Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa Dixon. Deanna and Matt are here. Matt is here with me.
Hello.
And I am going to finish up the top part of this piece that I'm calling Prelude to Paris. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Sunday. It's been a glorious day here in Oklahoma. So good that I hung wallpaper. It's been sitting there staring at me. It was kind of my treat to myself for my birthday. And I'm going to go show you my new staging wall here in just a second. We're going to walk into the other room so you can all see the staging wall. So as you pop on, say hello. Hello, Jeanette. So remember the front. I finally got the front the way that I wanted it. I've added the copper. We have a lot more to do on the top. I'm going to highlight all these gorgeous details. I'm not sure we'll do all of that tonight because we're going to go check out the new staging wall in the other room. I hung wallpaper today, and I can promise you I did everything wrong, and it still looks really good. So Matt came in towards the end to help finalize the deal because I think he felt sorry for me. So this is Prelude to Paris. If you missed this makeover, it's still available here on here for replay on Facebook and YouTube. I am using the Caddy again, guys. I just got 12 of these in stock, and every color here is in stock as well. But we're going to go check out the staging wall. Matt, are you liking the pink wallpaper?
Mm-hmm.
He likes it. We also have to sing happy birthday to Cheryl Atkinson. And then, Matt, I was kind of wondering if you thought you might want to sing to me because you never did back on the 8th.
I will sing both. You sure?
Sure? Okay. We'll do that last before we go. So what I'm doing, it almost looks like it's a sponge technique. So if you missed the way that we layered the colors, it turned into kind of an impressionistic landscape, kind of Monet inspired, even though that wasn't my original plan. But hey, Derek, Papa Mac and Irene, Barbie and Jess is here, and Cheryl. Hi, hey, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. So we're going to walk up into the front room here in just a second. I'm building layers. So the other day we did the sides. The base color is Salty Kiss. And I'm going to go over the color recipe with you as also. So, you know, every single color. Hi, Mama. You know what, Mom? I was thinking about you today because I guess I've watched you put wallpaper up and I didn't really remember. Like, I don't really remember doing it. But when I was putting up the wallpaper, I was thinking, I've been here before. Like, I know something that I didn't remember that I knew. Does that make sense?
Remembered why you don't hang wallpaper?
I hated it. I did not like it at all. I know I'm here to tell you all the things not to do. Because I think I did all of them today. And even though, so we did about 17-foot wall, but it had 2 curves and 10-foot ceilings. And yeah, I mean, it was going pretty good, you know, the first row. And then I realized, wait, I'm going backwards, but I had a reason I was going backwards. We thought we were going to run out. And then we didn't run out. We had 5 inches to spare. So anyway, funny. But let's go take a look at that wall. Shall we, Matt?
You sure?
Matt, can we go look at the wall?
Sure.
All right, let's go do that. We'll come back to this. It's not going anywhere. All right, so I don't mean to make you guys sick or nervous or, you know, just close your eyes for a minute. I'll tell you when you can come back and look. All right, Matthew, come with me. We're going to walk through the house to the staging wall. Now it's dark outside. So just hold on and hopefully it will jump. Like the cable will jump. Okay, there's Abby girl. Okay. So I've been wanting to have another staging wall. So the staging wall in my house is right here. The one that you guys always see me staging on. Could you turn on some light, sweetie? Over here. So this is where I'm always staging. Probably need to come over here. I guess it's a game. How many switches can you flip? It's a game. So this is my normal staging wall, which of course you see pieces of furniture on this wall. But now you can go over this way and bada bing. Stunk. I hated it. Like hated it. Did you like it? Matt helped me on the last leg because I think my my patience, not my patience. I really needed help. Like I needed an extra hand. Okay, I can't flip it because I'm on StreamYard. So I have been eyeing this wallpaper for 2 years now. And I wanted something. See, our front door is right there. And there's Matt. Hi, Matt. Matt. Everybody loves Matt. So it's dark outside. I wish that it was light. So I've been wanting this. As you can see, look at the flowers. So I really thought that when I'm filming for Bloom, I know I was just going to kind of take them. This little area here, this little part. Anybody else can say, oh yeah, these things with wallpaper, right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in our rugs we have blue, this blue iris. We have here. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, so we have those colors down on the rug. So you can see I have a lot of blue and a lot of orange. I have these vintage orange chairs. And so lots of pink in our rugs and stuff, which Matt loves. He does. So you can see, look, chartreuse. Where did you get that beautiful pattern? Myra, I ordered this for my birthday from Anthropologie. It's called Artemis. Look, so good. See, Matthew, he cut all of that so well with them. What's the little cut thingy called?
Exacto knife.
There it is, Exacto knife. So let's turn on this one, baby. So we did have this hutch over on this wall for the first 2 years that we've lived here, but we realized we like it better over here because it faces out the front window. And I think, see, we have pink rugs, lots of pink rugs. See, blue, yellow, orange, pink, and packages that have to go out right there. And so then this piece, of course, is Barcelona. I haven't yet hung wallpaper in about 10 years. Did you use all of your swears when you hung that up? Did I use all my swears? I don't have very many, but I am positive I said some words. I'm positive. But we didn't argue. You just walked out of the room a couple of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just walked out of the room a couple times. So I really love it. And I'm sorry that I'm in your way, guys. But I can't flip. So it's hard to tell on here, but that is a 7-foot wall. So most of my pieces of furniture will go here. And I just wanted to have another option, for staging. So my chandelier's from Reclaim Warehouse. Rob says he loves the chandelier. Table I painted, artwork. And so now I'm going to end up hanging a big abstract piece right here on the wall. But when we're filming for Bloom, I've been sitting over on the sofa right here, the blue one, and I just thought this would make a really pretty background too. Some words. I used some words, Tasha, that were probably, childish, but for reals. Anyway, I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to take pictures of it when the natural light is out. I don't know what I'll put. I may put a smaller piece. I really don't know. I love that I have options. So, for example, when this piece is on that wall, because it hasn't sold yet, just look at the chartreuse. I'm backwards here. Look at the chartreuse and the green. It makes my heart go boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean, Woods?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, he likes it. He says it's amazing. Well, I think your quote was, it's amazing the difference it makes in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So any tips that you have, guys, it's too late. I already messed up everything. I went from like right to left instead of left to right. First mistake. What else did I do wrong?
You didn't start at the straight line. You just kind of made your own straight line.
Yeah,
when you first
yeah.
started?
Yeah, the little dotted like cut here, start here. Yeah, I just ignored it. What else? There's some seams. There's some seams showing.
You glued the wrong piece of paper one time, so.
Yeah, one time I grabbed the wrong roll and put glue on it and started to hang it on the wall. It was wrong. It was wrong. So we laid it down on the ground and repasted. What else did I do wrong? So this was a tricky corner. This was a little trickster corner here. Yeah, yeah. So I did all the things wrong and it still looks pretty good. So that should be encouraging to you all because I did really bad and it looks really good. And I say that I did really bad.
It's not horrible.
It's not horrible, Matt says. Have you ever hung wallpaper?
Quite a bit.
He says quite a bit. I wish you told me that beforehand.
You didn't want to wait.
I didn't want to wait on what?
Me.
So Matt did yard work today. I really love it. I think it's very beautiful. It's something totally different than we've ever had. And I have not hung wallpaper in about 10 years. Okay, Woodsy. He's a light man. And when I did do it, it was like in a small powder bath. And my mother-in-law, I think, helped me. I don't think it was my mom. I think it was my mother-in-law. I don't even remember. Well, Dion, this is how you learn. Oh, I did learn. I learned I never, ever, ever want to do wallpaper again. And I'm going to get a quote next time for how much it costs. That's what I'm going to do.
And then you'll be back to doing it again.
And then I'll probably go, you know what? I'm a DIYer. I can do this myself. I'm not paying someone. That's probably what I do because that's what I did this time. But that wall was 17 feet, 10 feet wide. So it was 170 square feet. And I love it. And I am so grateful that Matthew helped me with this. So I'm going back to the caddy brushes. I'm loading 2 to 3 colors on my brushes at once. So you can tell the long, soft bristles. Yeah, well, we got through it. That's the main thing. We got through it together, didn't we, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
So
We
I have a new
usually do.
stage, huh?
We usually
We usually do. We usually do. We work pretty well together, but I am very impatient. And when I start a project, I just like to go. And if there's, he's more like, well, maybe we should stop and wait until tomorrow or until we know this or fix this. And I'm like, no, all the way to the finish line. And then he'll have to kind of walk away. Kind of has to walk away. Right, Woods?
Yep.
All the way.
She thinks every construction project takes an hour.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how big
Get
or
on in
small.
there and figure it out, Woods.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. The issue that I have is you think it needs to be done yesterday.
Uh-huh. Because
And it
tomorrow
just
brings
does-
in, because tomorrow is a new project, man.
I get all that.
Yeah.
But that's where you run into problems and make mistakes is when you try to rush through things.
Look at all these life lessons. I learned a lot today, but mostly that I don't want to do that again, but I probably will because I love the way it looks. I'm probably going to do more in the living room. If once we paint our woodwork around the fireplace, I want to do another print around the living room. So I haven't done wallpaper. And honestly, I remember saying to myself, I will never have wallpaper in my house. Lolly, hey, honey, you missed my new staging wall. We went up to the front. We looked at the new staging wall. I hung wallpaper and Matt came in and saved the day, gave me some extra muscles to use. And I'm just kind of finishing up this buffet. Just kind of working some color along the top.
I think Derek and Rob they're on my side here.
What are they saying?
I've made that walk away many times myself, Matt, from Derek. He understands.
Yeah, I'm super impatient when it comes to projects, and I know that about myself. But I don't know. I get a lot of stuff done if you know what I mean.
Here's the problem, though.
Is there a problem?
Because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes
Yeah.
going a little extra fast could cost you a lot of money.
Right, but it did not. Name one time. Name a time that it's cost us extra money by me going fast. Can you remember anything that really stand out in your mind?
No, because I probably fixed it.
Did you? Because you're so good, honey. So if you're by my side and you fix it, then why would I ever worry?
See, Debbie Kirkwood Thompson, she's got this figured out. She says, my late husband would wallpaper for me. I would have to leave the house until he was done.
Oh, wow.
And she says it wasn't pretty.
So he would do it for you, but you didn't really want him to, Debbie? Or he would just kind of take over? So I caught Matt a couple of times just sitting there watching me, and I'm like, man.
Uh-oh, Lolly's got a problem. Lolly says, Matt, where should I get 6'3" wire from? We need to rewire our stove. It's 80 feet. You need 80 foot of 6'3". Well, Lolly, I'm just going to tell you right now, go to the bank, get a loan.
Oh, no, Lolly, that sounds terrible.
If you're going to do the work yourself, it won't be too bad. Why do you need 6'3"? Is it a really big unit?
She may have one of those big Jen Air, Con Air.
Jen Air, yeah, you're right. That's really big. But if you get it, try Lock Supply, Granger's. Trying to think of national chains, wire chains. So I would go to Lock first if you have a Lock near you.
There's nothing complicated with this, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you, I get prices on wire all the time, and it's just insane how much it's gone up.
Really?
Oh, it's almost tripled.
Tripled? What a nightmare. No, is the building just like stop completely, honey?
Okay, so you do need 6'3", so it's at least a 60 amp load. Okay. Well, I would try Lock Supply. They're about the most reasonable one. I know they have them in Texas. That would be where I go. Always get a little extra. I know it's expensive, but get a little extra. I know it's 80 feet, maybe go 85, 90 feet. Better to have too much than not enough, especially crawling around and at it.
Yikes, Lolly, I'm sorry.
Marlene still says, my late husband would always threaten to block HGTV because I thought things should get done as fast as they did it on TV.
Well, I'm realistic about that. But like, I want our cars to be done too, our new cars, and they're not anywhere near being done, ready for me to drive. Right, Matt? I'm being patient.
Yeah.
I am being patient with that.
Well, you don't have a choice when you have to be patient. Cars just take a while.
Well, speaking of.
Unless you just have a ton of money.
Or you're working on them yourself.
Or
ton of time and money.
Right. You know.
Guys, there's nothing complicated about this. It just takes a little imagination, layering your colors. I want the top to be just as beautiful as the bottom. And I'm just pulling that sky up a little bit and encompassing it. So you basically see like the warm glow kind of down on the top and back up on the bottom, okay? If you're just now popping on, we went and took a look at my staging wall. We hung wallpaper today, and I wanted an additional staging wall. And it wasn't my best day. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't my best day. It's over.
Well, I tell you what, Lolly says she'll send the hubby up to work on the cars if I go down there and rewire the stove.
That's a done deal.
That's a good trade.
That's a done deal.
That's a good trade.
I mean, that is okay. Make that happen, Woodsy. Allen, Texas, you'll be there in 2.5, 3 hours?
Probably. Dreaming Cat Studio says cars, gardens, home repair, food prep, all take too long.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. The car stuff is like, man, today was such a glorious day. I would have loved to have just jumped in the old Chevy and just taken off. Where'd I go today? Oh, I was going to Lowe's. I had to go buy wallpaper paste. And I thought, oh, One of these days that truck will be ready to go. 3 years from now. Just kidding. Hey everybody, how are you? I see you all. It was so pretty today. It was.
Derek's really enjoying this technique, honey.
Well, I'm hoping you give it a try, Derek.
Does Derek post anything on finger painting?
He doesn't post his work.
No? All right.
No, he does a little bit. Just a little bit.
Maybe he could send me a pic. Kind of like see what he's got going on there.
He doesn't post his work.
Well, that's all right. You don't have to.
Rob does.
Rob does?
Yeah, no, not everybody posts their work in the group, but
Yeah, don't have to.
This is, I'm going to add black wax around the edges just to create some shadows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Delooney in the house tonight.
Delooney. Delisa, how are you, my friend?
AKA Delisa Dixon.
Yep, we just went and looked at my new staging wall, sister. It is Wallpaper, and I learned a whole bunch of things not to do, but I survived it, and it still turned out great, which means if I can, well, you certainly can, because it wasn't my best. It really wasn't my best moment.
Ross says he's still waiting for his he says, waiting for my amigo. I don't know if that's Derek. I think he's referring to Derek.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. So we have to sing a birthday to Cheryl
and
Atkinson,
Dion Woods.
and this lady called
Dion Woods. She had a birthday on the 8th.
Neon Dion, aka Heavy D.
Wow.
AKA Honey.
Yeah, because he didn't sing for me. And I said, if you're going to sing to Cheryl, you have to sing to me, because that's just really rude. And I know it wasn't intentional.
I gave you a card.
Oh my gosh, honey, you have to sing to me. You sing to all of these people. They're so sweet.
They're so nice to me.
I know, but I share a house with you. I share a last name with you.
Yeah, but they're nice.
Oh, wow. That wasn't nice at all.
Okay, Lisa Dixon says, Matt, we need to sing happy birthday to Lisa Jones as well. Her birthday is today.
Lisa Jones.
Lisa Jones.
Okay. Cheryl, Lisa Jones, and me. Are you ready, honey?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you singing with me?
I will sing.
Sing it all the way up, and then we'll say the names, and then I'll say your name.
Okay.
And then we'll finish.
Okay. Ready?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Lisa Jones and Cheryl Atkinson. And
my.
Heavy D.
You are terrible. You're an absolute terrible husband.
Happy birthday to you.
And Linda Martinez, happy birthday to you.
Yay, happy birthday, Linda Martinez. Linda Martinez.
Yay. Okay. This one
Derek would like to know, does Heavy D go over well?
What do you think, Derek? I keep calling it Sweet D, and the boys like to say Heavy D, so Matt just rolls out with Heavy D all the time. He's like, well, that's what the boys say. Well, of course they do. They're punks. They're teenage boys. They're not going to call Sweet D. Does Heavy D go over well? No, not really. But you know what? I don't actually care. The fact that they sing to me or call me anything other than, I mean, it's just nicknames. I like nicknames, so I get it. It doesn't bother me at all. As long as they're talking to me, I'm cool. Right, Woods?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just talking to me. So I have to tell you, though, the March Madness, the brackets, Matt blew his bracket, and he could not win.
I'm done.
But this girl is in second place. Second place. So is Holden still at the top, baby?
Yeah, but you have more points.
I have
more possible points.
So my brother could win, Elijah could win, I could win. Was that it?
That's pretty well. If Wisconsin goes all the way, Madison's going to win it.
Oh, Madison. Whoo, that's Elijah or Holden's girlfriend. So Madison could actually win if Wisconsin goes all the way. So we have 9 in our bracket. Brandon's out, Julia's out, Matt's out. Is Elijah out?
No.
Elijah's not out.
He's
No.
good.
Elijah and my brother and me. We are looking pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I was worried last night that Gonzaga was going to lose, and they
Is it Gonzaga or Gonzaga?
Gonzaga.
Okay.
And they ended up winning, so thank the Lord. I was nervous. I hate losing. I play to win.
Well, I mean, Pam Dudley, she says, "Oh yeah, March Madness goes Zags."
Those Zags. Here we go. See, that's who I have.
Okay,
winning.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is a Zag?
What is a Gonzaga?
Are they the fighting Zags? Are they the leaping Zags? I don't even know what a Zag is.
What is a Zag, Pam? Can you help us out?
I mean, Gonzaga kind of sounds like an eye disease.
An eye disease.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm sorry, sir, but you have what's called Gonzaga.
In your right eye.
In your right eye.
Oh my gosh. So this is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. This is something that's, my arms are already super tired. So now I'm getting a really nice workout today. But all of this is DIY paint. All of these colors are on my website. The caddy brush, we just opened a box of 12 of them yesterday. So we have new brushes.
Oh, they're the Bulldogs. Gotcha. Thank you, Wendy, and thank you, Pam Dudley.
Yeah,
they are the Fighting Bulldogs.
I should have known that. Yeah.
Lolly says they do a family hockey pool. It's always won by the person who has no clue about hockey.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen because if Madison and I win, we don't have a clue about it. And you know, Matt, you don't really know a lot about college basketball, do you?
I'm not a big fan of the college basketball. I mean, I like college basketball, but
it's better than
the only time I watch it is March Madness because I actually have a little stake in the game. So
what's the stake? Beat your kids?
Yeah, to win.
To win and beat your wife and your kids and your brother-in-law.
Yes. Gail Lopez Lamucci.
Hi.
She would like to know, what are you doing there, Misty?
Oh, honey. I am using the caddy brush and creating a Monet-inspired impressionist buffet called Prelude to Paris. And if you just are popping on, everybody, we were in the front room a minute ago. I hung wallpaper today and created a new staging wall. And, well, we absolutely love it. So we went in there. So you'll have to catch the replay if you're interested in seeing the new staging wall. I have done this entire front the other night. I did the sides the other night. All I have left to do is to finish the top, bring on the copper and highlight all this gorgeous detail, and then put black wax on. I'm going to shade this like an antique painting. And then I'm going to use copper all down on the legs because they are stunning.
Quick question from Dreaming Cat Studio. Are you alternating darker and light color?
Yes, I am. So I have my pinks and like my sky color here in the center. And then I have the darker colors out here, which are Bohemian Blue, Monet's Garden, and I'm putting all the other colors here on this one. So I'm just kind of going back and forth as to overlap the colors. And it's quite a workout. So there's that too. You get a workout. But I love the way the front looks. I don't know if you can see it all the way.
Lisa Dixon would like to point out a zag is the partner to a zig. Zigzag.
But like, is she just making a joke?
Yeah,
right?
Zigzag. What do you do? He just zigzagged.
He just zigzagged, and you can't do a zig without the zag, right?
That's right.
I love it. But in my mind, I'm so tired. Like I really was thinking I'm just going to have to skip tonight because I'm so physically tired from hanging the wallpaper. But then I just thought, no, I want to do this. I have to finish this. I want to sing to Cheryl and Lisa Jones. So I'm just pulling the color, overlapping the more you add, the better this looks. After we did this the other night, we sold 4 caddy brushes online because you guys were loving it. So I thought, no, I need to show you guys just a little bit more because you guys love that so much.
Irma got her a new roommate, but
Aww.
she's found out that she may need to get another microwave.
Well,
maybe that sometimes happens when you get a roommate, fighting for the microwave.
I'm glad you got that part over with. Irma, no nickname. So it's a little bit darker. I'm picturing the light here. And I don't know if you guys can see it from your perspective, but pulling the darkness around.
Maybe when you're done, you can kind of do an above view. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm
it.
going to get the top done.
Oh,
I can
okay.
tilt the camera a little more if I need to.
Or just raise it up. Yeah, raise the whole
I can do that. I don't know if that's any better. Does that help, guys? I want to be.
Yeah, it does.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It helps.
It's a lot of fun, and I feel like it's my job if I'm going to show you how to paint is to show you sometimes some things that really aren't difficult, but they do look very difficult. And this is definitely one of those that's not hard. You just kind of have to see it. I'm not looking at an image or anything. I actually just was planning on putting the color on. And last Sunday, you guys instantly said, "Oh, that looks like a landscape." So we just rolled with it.
Deluni, also known as Delisa. What is the dark brown at the bottom?
That's copper, honey. It's all shimmer. All shimmer. And the legs are not painted yet. They're going to also be copper. The whole full color recipe is Bohemian Blue, Monet's Garden, Prom Queen, Petticoat Pink, Firestarter, Queen Bee, and Cherry Picked so far with the copper.
Rob, I see what you're saying. Rob says the front looks like waves hitting the rocks. I didn't see that until you kind of raised it and gave it a little bit different angle. Now I can see it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
Is Michelle on?
I have not seen Michelle on today. Cobwebs and Bristles says it's stunning on my TV. I just put it on there.
Oh,
wow.
Thank
Betty
you.
loves it.
Thank you. I posted kind of some in-progress photos, and it got a really good reaction. So I'm calling it Prelude to Paris. I want to get it finished so I can get it on that staging wall and show you guys. I'll send out the color recipe again, and those that are on my email. I think without this particular brush, this would really have a different look. I mean, you can use a different brush, but the way that the bristles are forming is kind of what's giving this the special look. So I think you would have a hard time if you didn't have this particular brush. As long as it's a flat brush with a large surface area, I think that's really what's setting it off. But I'm not liking, I think it's just a weird, it's weird doing it on top. It was easier on the front actually, but
Kathleen Nolan. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
it's okay, honey.
Kathleen Nolan says Queen Bee and Cherry Pick together are amazing.
Yeah, they are really good. I think I'm going to get a brighter color. I'm going to get a little bit of mermaid tail and put a little bit more blue in there at the top. So I'm mixing my mermaid tail with my Bohemian Blue now. I also filmed for Bloom yesterday for the TV network. So we will have that video coming up next week. Our Creative Connection membership opens on the 1st, you guys. You've got to get into this group. We are getting ready, especially those of you on YouTube. You can now be in my membership group even if you don't have a Facebook, because I am opening up an app part of Kajabi that all of my trainings will be accessible to you all, even if you don't have the Facebook. So we've been working on this for 6 months trying to get this set up for you all. So it's definitely the time to join the Creative Connection and take advantage of the exclusive trainings and retreat options there too. Matt's in it.
What am I in?
The Creative Connection.
That's right, I am.
Goofy. Comes on to harass me every once in a while, but not too bad. Something just, oh shoot, I just about fell on my butt, guys.
Dreaming Cat Studio, are the circular emblems original to the piece, or did you apply them?
They're all original. I have not added any moldings or anything to this. I'm going to use the original hardware. I'll show that to you again if you missed that on the first slide. They're gorgeous. So I'm adding in a little mermaid tail because I feel like it's a little bit flat, and even though I'm going to add black wax, I still want to have some striking color.
Cobwebs and Bristles, she's resending you
The video?
the video.
Okay, thank you, honey. Because I checked my email twice and I did not get it.
Laura Maldonado, she says, I prefer the copper pennies from heaven over the golden ticket. What about you, Dion?
I don't have a preference. I'll be honest with you. I think I use them both about the same. Kind of just depends on which colors I'm using, Laura. When I try to decide, I think with this one, the copper just makes sense. Depending on the colors that I'm using on the piece. I still haven't decided what theme I'm going to do for my summer series. I have not decided. I need to spend some time thinking about it. I have yet to do that. You guys gave me some great suggestions and I'm thankful. Okay. Did Lolly give the answers that she needed from you, babe?
I think so.
Okay. I am burning up in here. I don't know if the temperature got to be like 80 or 85, but it felt like it today, which I'm not complaining. Oh, Lordy, I'm not complaining.
Delooney, a.k.a. Delisa Dixon. Dion, do you have a video on black and white furniture?
Black and white, like black and white on one piece. That's probably what you mean, right, Delisa? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Can't even remember doing a black and white piece. It's been probably 7 years since I've done a black and white piece. And it was more of a mid-century piece.
Lolly would love to see the fashion from the decades. Just pick a look to inspire you.
I will try to do that. I really do like that idea too, Lolly. I'm just hoping that the piece, after I do it, is actually sellable. You know what I mean?
Laura Maldonado, will they ever come out with a silver for DIY?
No, they won't, because in order to make silver, Debbie gets this question a lot. In order to make silver, you cannot use ingredients that are not harmful. And in going with DIY's brand, it's supposed to be non-harmful products, and silver is impossible to make it
without chemicals in it.
Without the harmful chemicals in it. So she has asked so many times to the warehouse, but they this is the information that they have given her. And when I don't understand the science behind it all, but she will not be getting a silver.
Delisa says, yes, ma'am, on one piece.
No, it's been years. Probably, if I did do it, I could even picture the piece, but I wasn't making videos back then.
I remember one time.
You do?
Yeah, you did a white piece, and you said you'd never, ever do one again.
I actually think I did that several times, Matt, when I said I will never do a white piece again, and then here I was doing another white piece. So sometimes people would ask me to do them, and, I'd say, well, I mean, it's money, so, that's what I'm doing, and I would do it, and then I would cry all the way through it. So guys, I'm just kind of overlapping, going back with both pieces.
Or Lolly says, or maybe even a designer that inspires you.
Yeah. That's a good idea. So I want you guys to know that we are almost to 100,000 followers on Facebook. We are like 100 away.
Have you told them what we're going to do?
No, I'm going to tell them right now. So
okay, hold on.
In order to sell
Oh, wait.
I'm losing my voice. I don't have much time left, buddy.
Okay.
in order to celebrate, I want to give something away to celebrate the fact that on Facebook we have 100,000 followers. We're almost there. And I set up my account in 2012, so it's taken me 10 years to get there. And I'm just so grateful and thankful, and I wanted to celebrate that with you all. So Matt had the idea to do a scholarship. So the scholarship would be a $444 value for an annual subscription to the Creative Connection membership. So in that would be a 12-month, an annual subscription would be the scholarship. So one person would be in there for free and would be able to obtain almost 5 years of video content and tutorials. And it's $37 a month. So if you're in for free, I believe that comes to $444. If I did my math right in my head, I could look like a fool right now, but what else is new? The trick is, just like we do the Spread Love where you guys pick the person, I want you to pick the person to give the scholarship to. So we have a form set up. You're going to fill it out and you're going to explain why this person deserves the scholarship to be in the group for free for 12 months. Someone that they really, really, believe has all of that. They're ready to take their business or turn it into a business, their hobby, and I want to help them. So you will get a value of $444.
Something like that.
I mean, I don't know if that's right. I think it is, though. So pretty soon in the next few days, we are going to release that information where you guys can nominate someone. And we'll do just like we do when we give all the furniture away or the paintings away. We will narrow it down. We will send out another email, and then you guys will do the final vote. And then we will give that person a free scholarship to the Creative Connection. So yeah, great idea, Matthew Woods. Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do something different. I mean, I've given so much furniture away, and that we'll continue to do that too. But the Creative Connection is something that the value, you just almost can't put a price on it. I mean, I know I'm biased, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of the ladies on here feel that way as well. And for those, and also, so if you're in my Creative Connection right now, I have something else for you all. So if you're already in there, don't worry. You also are going to have the option to get something for free, a scholarship as well. So we have something totally different planned for that group.
Oh, we got lots of good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Lolly would like to say, someone write down the date. Matt had a great idea. She says it's a Halley's Comet type event. Lolly, thank you so much.
Oh, that's so good.
Delini would like to know, aka Delisa, can you be selfish and nominate yourself?
You can. For the furniture, I always say no, you cannot. But for this, if you need to be in the Creative Connection and you're ready to take your business to the next level, and you're ready to learn tutorials, you're ready to learn how to paint, you're ready to learn how to manage social media and how to market yourself and about branding, and you need a pick-me-up from every once in a while, then definitely the group is for you. Again, you gain over almost 5 years of content when you do sign up. It's all there. And the fact that you are on YouTube does not disqualify you, even though it's been a Facebook group. In the next week, all of the members will be able to log into Kajabi. They'll have an app on their phone, and they'll be able to go straight into that and start opening up the current training. So it's huge. It's a huge part of what I've been working on for 6 months, and I'm just extremely excited to share that with you all. But yes, you can nominate yourself. Matt and I will narrow it down.
And then we'll make Lance choose.
And then we'll make my brother choose on one of his dumb doorbell jokes. Nah, not kidding.
Have the reveal on his doorbell.
You have to go watch his video.
Wendy Kahn, counting down to Courage on Canvas, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, we're at the beach, Miss Wendy. Girl, we're going to have so much fun. Michelle just finished up the our booklets today with all these things and putting together our swag bags, and she's making all kinds of things for us. which is I think what she's doing right now. So, all right, I'm going to take a break on this. I need to kind of stand back and let it dry because I've got some darker areas. But all of that is coming up soon, you guys. Thank you for going into the staging room with me and checking out my new staging wall and my wallpaper. I'm going to go get in the bathtub because I'm older and out of shape and really disappointed with the way that I feel right now at the end of the day, just because I did wallpaper for 5 hours. So I appreciate you all. And we'll be back Wednesday. I'm going to tell you right now, several of you were confused about Wednesday nights on Instagram, and I don't ever want to disappoint anyone. My goal is to serve you in a way that is educational and helpful. And so we will, on Wednesday, continue on Instagram, but we will also be right here on Facebook and YouTube. So no need to worry about that. I have a question, and you maybe have already answered it today. I was wondering if you're planning on the Turquoise Iris magazine and paperback still. We are, Amy. We are. It takes a lot of money, and so I'm really currently trying to grow the subscription. So the magazine has the subscriptions to pay for printing. So it's going to be thousands of dollars to print it and then ship it. But it's worth it, and we're going to do it. I have absolute faith that this is going to happen. The April issue will come out, then the July issue will come out, and then the October issue is going to be printed. So you will be able to get that paper magazine in your mailbox, Amy. And the prices are going to go up just because all of that is just the way that's going to go. The prices have to go up because of the printing. So the only thing is the free tutorials that we've been giving away in every issue, they're going to look a little bit differently. We'll have to do a QR code. So if you're unfamiliar with that, don't worry. We're going to teach you how to do that, but that is another expense that we're going to be adding. We're also going to open it up to advertising. So businesses can advertise in the paper magazine. But yes, we're working on it. I have actually a team of people working on that right now, including Cammie and Aaron and Michelle and Shelly and myself. That's 5 of us. And yeah, other people actually. So yeah, Amy, I'm so glad you asked about that. I really appreciate you asking. Yes. Yes, girl. And I'm hoping by then that my new Chevy truck is ready to go. Right, Woods? So
you have a new Chevy truck?
The Chevy truck will be photographed all in her turquoise glory.
I doubt it.
Thank you. Matt, she deserves a spa day. Oh, no time for spa day, but you're right. Thank you. Awesome, everybody. Thank you so very much. I will see you guys Wednesday night. Right here. Mwah. See ya.
See ya.